So I thought I'd do an update currently on how my training is going, and my training's going okay, my diet's okay, but you know, for me currently it's not as good as what could be, and I seem to also be doing things that I shouldn't be doing. So in some sense it's just, you know, not being as good as what I could be on my diet. Like I said, it's okay, and not training as hard as what I could be training. And you know, this seems to be for me like a bit of like self sabotage. And throughout all my training, this is something that has been a reoccurring pattern where I hit a milestone with my training. I get, you know, in that point in time, the best shape that I've ever been in. You know, it might be like a cut for a holiday, or I might have trained really hard to be able to do like a movement, or trained really hard for like a fight. And I hit these milestones and I'm like in the best shape I've ever been in. And then it all just seems to unravel, and within a period of like, you know, a couple months, I then go into shape which, you know, I'll consider bad shape for myself. And I think more so then it might have been like FOMO, you know, train, not going out. And then you just feel like, you know, you need to have those experiences. Or it might just be, for me, it's been like burnout, training really hard. I know I've done like cuts before, mentally exhausted myself, and then the idea of training again, I'm just like, even though I'm in great shape and you'd think you'd want to just like maintain it, can't fathom the idea of training like 5 days a week, or eating a clean diet. So, you know, this kind of seems to be where, or I'm seeing signs of since February. I've trained really hard to get up to this point now. I'm at a point where, you know, probably some of the best shape I've ever been in. And then I seem to be doing things that I probably shouldn't be doing, or in terms of like, you know, if I want to get into the level of fitness I want to be getting to, or again, just not eating as good as what I could be eating, which obviously has a knock-on effect on my training. So to fix this, and I think the best thing is I'm conscious of it, you know, for all the years it's just kind of happened, and then I'm like, for F's sake, like, why did I let like all that hard work go? And then you have to put months to like rebuild it and get back to like the shape that you was in, which is tiring and takes a lot of motivation. So you know, this time around trying to be conscious of it, and then put a solution in place to make sure that what I've done in the past won't happen now. And the best solution that I can think of, and the solution which I use when I'm out of shape, is I have to become obsessed with my training. So it's just like changing your mindset. So what it means for me to be obsessed with my training, it means like, you know, I'm trying to get to the gym as much as I can. Even if it's just about like, even if I come every day, it's not so much about like trying to overtrain, it's about creating the mentality to make you want to go to that next level. Another good example is like taking supplements. I'm terrible at taking supplements. You know, I normally take them for like 10 days and then I forget to take them. But you know, when you're trying to get back into the things and you're trying to recreate your mentality, I find if I start taking like creatine, protein, or like the multivitamins, it creates like a good mentality where it's like, oh, I'm going to the gym every day, oh, I'm taking all my supplements, I'm on like the right path, I'm trying to get to that next level, which, you know, which has been my goal I've ever had. And that's like what my goal is throughout doing this whole Instagram is, you know, each year I just want to keep taking my fitness to that next level. And you know, the solution which I know and which always worked for me is to just get obsessed with my training. So over the next couple of weeks I'll be doing posts and just trying to show, you know, me trying to put, you know, that 110% in, and trying to envision and get to that point which, you know, I believe I can get to if I just keep working at the rate that I have been.